Hi everyone, it's me again. Um, so I have spoken to you about the GBIF data portal and what that looks like and what data looks like on the GBIF data portal. And now I'm going to talk to you about why we should go to the effort of putting our data on the GBIF data portal. I'm going to talk to you about why we should publish data. So first, I'd like to explain exactly what I mean by data publication. This is one example of data publication. Say you work in a herbarium and you have herbarium specimen sheets like the one on the left. What I mean by publishing this is you would take a picture or a photograph of this herbarium specimen so that it's digital on the computer, and then you would transcribe, you would write out all of the information on the herbarium label, and then you would, through a data publication process, which Kumush will talk about, you will publish this online to GBIF, both the image and the text, and that will form part of your data set on GBIF. So this whole process is the process of data publication. And as you can imagine, it's quite a lot of effort. So I'd like to talk to you about why we should bother doing this. And firstly, of course, it's very good to publish your data because it will contribute to science and biodiversity research. And it means you will join the FAIR data movement, which I'm sure everybody has heard of. FAIR stands for Findable, Accessible, Interoperable, and Reusable Data. You can ask me about that if anything's not clear or you've never come across this term, but I'm sure everybody's heard of it. Then there are clear career and professional benefits for you personally for publishing your data. So you can turn your published data into a data paper. And a data paper is a peer-reviewed document describing a data set. It's similar to a scientific paper in a journal, and it provides recognition for the effort of gathering your data and cleaning your data and publishing your data, and you get citations for it, and it adds to your scientific reputation, and is very good for you career-wise. So this is what a published data paper looks like. Additionally, you will be able to track citations for yourself, but also for your institution, for your collection. And there are tools called which tap into the GBIF data called Binomia, which provide citations for your researchers and taxonomists and collectors. So you can see for your specimens, which you've collected, where they have been cited in scientific papers. So this is an example of what that looks like in Bionomia. Then you can give international visibility to your institution. By doing this, you're sort of joining the global platform. And that means you can also more easily get international funding for your projects. Additionally, when you publish your data, you will be improving your collections. In fact, you can get automatic transcription of your herbarium specimen labels, so you don't have to type that out. And these can be translated automatically into English through the data publication process. Once your data is published, you can get your data automatically checked through the standard GBIF data quality checks. So that helps you improve your data. Additionally, if your herbarium specimens are old and the species names have changed, those can be linked up to updated names in global checklists. So you don't have to do that manually, that will happen automatically. And checklists like this can be published. Additionally, you can get all sorts of statistics and tools and you can make special websites just for your data, showing your particular specimens that you're interested in quite easily. And I think this is one of the most important reasons for publishing your data and making it publicly accessible. If there is some sort of disaster and there's a fire, obviously it's terrible if your collections are all on paper and not digitally backed up. But even if they are digitally backed up, if it's on computers in the same building, they're gone as well. So the best way of making your collections truly safe is by publishing them online on a global platform like GBIF, which has proper safety and security and data backups. It also means that because people can view high quality online pictures of your specimens, they're not going to be physically handled as much. And other scientists will be able to collaborate and find you and exchange research with you. Additionally, you and other staff at your institutions can also easily download and search and access your own data, so that helps with your collections management. And you can engage in things like crowdsourcing for label transcription, which is maybe not all not commonly done now because AI is so good at label transcription, but this is the kind of project you can engage in. So this is just a summary of why you would, of the different reasons why you would publish your data, which I've just been through. And I guess I'll end it on the Russian slide here. If you have any questions, you can just let me know. Thank you for listening.